Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 6 to the Sky. We're back here, and I think I'm going to tackle some more pneumatic craft. In particular, I'm going to try and tackle all these quests. Now, the hot and cold ones, it seems to be separate. I'm not too sure what it's for, but all this stuff here looks to be to do with plastic. So we might start here and see if maybe it needs this hot and cold thing. So the first step, I guess, is plastic, and it says plastic with pink slime. But I think we can eventually use these machines to do this one, which is plastic without pink slime. So I guess we start here because we obviously don't have pink slime. I don't know. We're learning as we go. So we're going to need a refinery controller and a refinery output. And this machine will process crude oil into various liquids. Okay. I guess the other thing would be, how do we get crude oil? Right? That might be important. Probably this type of crude oil. Ooh, an Amadron tablet. Emerald to crude oil. It looks like that's what we're going to be needing then, right? Right-click in inventory to allow it to provide items to vendors. Right-click a tank to allow it to provide fluid to vendors. Interesting. Okay. So this will need plastic. Okay, so we need plastic to begin with. Interesting. How do you make the crude oil into plastic then? Okay, anyway. So we need plastic, an air canister, a GPS tool. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. Air canister also doesn't seem too bad. Plastic sheet? So I assume this will have wherever the recipe is. In-world solidifying. Molten plastic. Okay. And the molten plastic you make from a thermo-pneumatic processing plant with either biodiesel or LPG. Okay. You know what? This makes sense. I think LPG is what one of these processors makes, and then the other one makes biodiesel, perhaps? I'll bookmark both of them. There's a lot of things here. So let's have a look now. LPG, okay. Yeah, crude oil turns into LPG. That makes sense. Otherwise, you can turn gasoline into LPG, and gasoline you get from kerosene. I think it all eventually comes back to crude oil, right? Diesel, and then crude oil. Yeah, so it all comes down to crude oil. What about biodiesel? Vegetable oil and ethanol. Okay. Ethanol is from an industrial fermenter. Okay. That it's doable. We'll keep it bookmarked. It seems a bit risky though. And then plant oils from an industrial squeezer. Okay. Very interesting. I guess we're gonna have to follow these quests properly. Plastic with pink slime, plastic without pink slime. Okay. So yeah, let's make this stuff. A refinery output and a refinery controller. Let's do that. So I've got them bookmarked here, somewhere, I think. Yeah, refinery controller. So this guy will need reinforced stone slabs and a small fluid tank. The fluid tank is just iron bars, some compressed iron, and some glass. So let's get some of this cooked up. I really needed... Here, let's actually get rid of all these bookmarks, most of them at least. So that there's a little less going on over here. So the controller needs a tank. So there's the small fluid tank. Then we need to make these slabs, which are made with reinforced stone, which is just stone around cobble. So let's grab some of that and cook it up, I guess. Do we have auto crafting on our smelter? We do. I might just add a... Oh, it's not big enough. I suppose I could upgrade it. I was going to add a recipe for cobble so that we could request cobble to be smelted. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but it should be fine. So here we go. Some reinforced stone. Also, my headset's feeling a bit weird. I'm hearing a few noises, so I'm hoping that it's not too bad. Like, I'm hoping you guys don't hear it. If it does sound weird, hopefully the next video should be fine. So bear with me. All right. Now we use these 6 reinforced stone slabs and the fluid tank to make a refinery controller. Okay. By default, oil is processed into diesel, kerosene, gasoline, and or LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. Okay. Either 2, 3, or 4 refinery outputs need to be stacked on top of each other. To work, you will get to work. Yeah, they need to be stacked onto each other to work. You will need to get the best results, or you will get the best results with 4 refinery outputs. The more heat you apply to the refinery, the faster it runs. So that's where the heat and cold comes into play. Okay. I'm going to grab that crude oil recipe again. This guy. So we can apparently laser drill, Ooh, we can laser drill in a deep ocean? No, apparently not a deep ocean. Apparently every other type of ocean, including other deep oceans, but not just a normal deep ocean. Okay. And we could use a black laser lens, some lasers, and get crude oil? Honestly, that might be the way to go, because this guy needs plastic, and the plastic needed molten plastic, which needs LPG, which we get from crude oil. Now, we can use all the other crude oils too. So do any of these have a different recipe? Okay, if we manage to get, like, this stuff, we probably could, but I'm clicking on it, it doesn't seem to be a thing. Laser drill. How hard are these to make? You need to set up, like, machine frames and latex and stuff, and we do not have that set up at all. I really wanted to avoid it, but I'm not sure if we can. Because this guy needs crude oil. We're gonna have to do it. Alright, alright. You know what? Okay, give me a second. What I'll probably end up doing is setting up stuff in our crafter, which I think's... where's our crafter? It's in the wall, isn't it? Oh, I really didn't think this one through. How much room do we have? We have quite a bit of room. I'm going to think up some recipes, and I'll walk through it with you, and hopefully we can smash out this stuff pretty quickly, to be honest. That was my plan for this episode, but it just got a lot harder. Alright, I didn't make too many recipes. I just made one for the fluid extractor and one for the little pity machine here. So I think we also need to manually make some of these. Let's get a few of them. Let's go for like 10, because the latex takes forever to process. You know what? We do have time in a bottle with a lot of hours. This might be faster just out of principle. So let's go fluid extractor. And let's ask for 10 of them. We should be able to. We need 10 pistons. I forgot to add that recipe. Alright, that recipe is added, so now I should have no problem. Fluid, 10, request, bingo bango. That shouldn't take too long either, in theory. Yeah, there we go, all 10 done. The next up, we'll probably need a block placer. So what's this going to need? Andesite? Really? Andesite. We have some pebbles, so I guess that's how we're going to do it. There we go. Andesite, a block of redstone, of course. And we should be good to go. Nope, we need a cobblestone slab. Beautiful. Alright, I went ahead and made 4 block places. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to look. I'm hoping we can either put it out of the way or somehow, if it's possible, make it not look too bad. Now, I think our network... Does our network come over here? Through the ground? It sort of does. So, yeah, but we can probably get away with putting it somewhere around here. Maybe behind the pneumatic stuff here, perhaps? Yeah, let me get some wood and we'll expand out here a little bit. Alright, so I think this is the basic setup. Now, I was trying to figure out if I could place a fluid extractor somehow, like, upside down. I don't particularly know if I can. I guess we could try. So, in theory, it would be like this, and then I need this guy to face down. I think that works. Let's hook it up here as well. Oh, making a bit of a mess. There we go. So, I think this should work. Oh, no, they did not place the right way. I thought they did. Huh. It confused me a little bit. Anyway, this should be fine. So essentially, we can provide power to them, or we can not. I probably will, but then the problem is also taking the liquid out of them. And so it gets a little bit tricky. We should be fine. We can extract from the sides and input power from the tops. I think that will work just fine. And then these guys will obviously place blocks. These will be always on. And these, for instance, will just be full of logs. And they work as simple as that. It's beautiful. As for the block placer underneath, we'll need to set up some cables. We have a few. I don't know if it'll be enough. I guess I can craft a few more. Might as well. And let's also go for 2 exporters. We have 5 apparently, but I only need 2 of them. These guys, which I have to use the jetpack, which I hate, will go right under here, like that. And these guys will export wood from the network into here, keeping them always supplied with what they need. So let me do this, and I don't have wood on me, of course. Alright, as you can see, put the wood in there, and that should work. Bada bing, bada boom. That should keep them filled. And yeah, already you can see they're working. They don't need power. Like, you don't have to put power in for them to work. It's just, I think they go a bit faster, and you probably get the option to do some speed upgrades. So now to hook these up, we'll probably... I'm trying to think of a way to make it look good, but it's going to be very tricky because it's just chaos. I think I can actually go around with the wrench though and sort of decide how it looks. For instance, I can disconnect that and make it look a little nicer, right? And I can have them all sort of just like connect from the one side. You know what I mean? Maybe you know what? Maybe I just for the pure sake of making it look a little nicer, run cables around the back. Alright, this is how it currently looks. Now, I mean, it still doesn't look perfect, but it might look right. In fact, if I wanted to, I could disconnect these just to have them somewhat separate. I don't know what that helps to achieve, but I could do that. It's definitely possible. Maybe then I link this up. Does that then look cleaner just from the front's perspective? No one knows what I'm doing. Let's be honest here. The power cables are just gonna run on the top like this. Pretty simple. They don't need to look too fancy. That doesn't look too bad either. And then perhaps maybe they run back the down here. Back the down? Was that even a word? And of course, for the sake of making it look cool, I'm gonna use extra pipes. We honestly don't have that much resources that like this is something worth doing. It's purely just I don't know. I can't help myself. I'm in too deep. And here we almost, if I can somehow stop making a bit of a mess, connect the pipes. Now, this costing me a little bit of redstone, but we now have these booked over. I was thinking about setting up flux networks, but we're already jumping into way too many mods this episode, trying to get things working. Last but not least, oh, and I hear skeletons, of course. And I think I see a creeper on the map. This is not the greatest. Yeah, there is. Can I get you off the edge? He didn't blow up, which is good, but... Is he gone? Okay, he's off the edge. Let me clean this up and light up the map. Alright, it is nice and clean now. Once again, we're going to need to make more cables, but... actually, I think I made more, so we should actually be fine, yeah. I think we're fine. I'm just going to connect this up, and then we should be pretty good. Hooking them up has apparently put our system through the utmost stress. How many blaze powders do we have? I'm gonna try for... Oh, no, we won't really be able to. I was gonna say make one of those blaze meshes so that our guys are more powerful, but to make the blaze mesh, we have to put power in the system. Temporarily, is my magnet on it is. Let me break this, right? That should keep our system powered. Maybe barely. Should I still try and go for it? I think I will. Let's search thermo. Let's just maybe make a new one. We have all the stuff, we might as well, and we'll just expand it a little bit. Can we make two? No. By the way, these guys craft almost instantly. It is beautiful. So he's going to go there. This guy's going to break, and hopefully I pick up the cobble, because I need to place you there. And then I place the new lava there. So then this guy should be, in theory, doing his thing. Oh no, he needs water, right? So now he should be good. And then we just take out the goodies. So let me just double check. They're all doing good? Like, there's no other reason? Okay. I guess we just didn't have enough power? Let's see now. Like, is the system okay? Maybe. To be fair, actually, it was probably... These guys have a big buffer. You know what? It's not too crazy. But maybe it was just filling up all of these guys. Took it all out of the system. Are you serious, man? I am lucky that mob spawns aren't on, but are you serious? F7, where? Really? Oh, actually, this entire thing right here can spawn on them. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, next up we need a latex processing unit. Now, this guy needs a water bucket and a bucket of latex. And then a block of redstone, so we can do the redstone. I've got 2 buckets on me. The water should be pretty simple. It should just be a matter of grabbing some of that. The latex, I guess we can make a little buffer, so let's get a tank of some sort. Any sort of really tank. Do we want to make this guy? Holds what, 32 buckets? I'm sure there's a better one. Actually, you know what? We might as well go for a better one, just for the sake of it looking cooler. How much does this guy hold? It holds the same amount. It uses compressed iron, and it's from the mod that we're wanting to use, so... Sure, why not? This guy, let's place... Probably the closest better, right? Place this guy here. So he should fill up with latex. He has plenty, so I should be able to put this here and fill it up. No? You're not going to let me fill up a bucket in your tank? Is that what you are telling me? Connected to tanks, huh. Interesting. You are useless to me. Huh. Alright, well, I'm sure we'll use that tank for something else, so let's just connect this here. That should drain. Yep, it's draining. There we go. We can chuck this guy back in the system, use him for another recipe. The bucket of latex should be that simple now. And if I'm within range, I should be able to craft the latex processing unit. This guy here. And then this guy, we actually want to hook up to this same tank. Now, I'm wondering if I can place him... In fact, wait. I might be able to get away with something a little bit better. Can I pick this up? I think so, and I think it holds its inventory. Yep. So I'm going to place this here. Place this guy on top. And am I able to input the latex from the bottom? Push? Pull. Yes, it automatically pulls latex. And then we can just set up a sink, perhaps? If we have any of the stuff. Oh, we actually do have a lot of clay. I thought it would have been a bit of a struggle, but I think we're actually fine. I'm going to smelt this up to turn it into terracotta, which should take a few seconds. Get a bucket of water, and hook that stuff up. Honestly, I wanted this episode to be a lot shorter, because it's very late at the moment, and I don't want to be, talking all night. Oh no. Terracotta. 5 terracotta. There we go. Sink. But I still want to do the pneumatic stuff, I don't want to just set up latex. It feels so boring. This guy is going to go here. Click this. The water is going to be pulled from the back. So it should fill up with the water now. Yep, it's working. Okay. He needs power. That's as simple as that. He should be hooked up. He's processing. And now this is sort of a waiting game, but we have this bad boy. I'm thinking I do this a little bit. Have him process all the latex. And can I also do this a little bit? It's using too much power, but it's definitely getting a lot of stuff. Can I... Our systems probably cannot handle this, but I do not really mind. How much power? How much? Oh my god, we have so much time in this bottle. Look at it all flowing in. And this guy's just... The second he get... Oh, he's actually running low on power now. You know what? Can I do this? No. Can I supply you with power? No. I wanted to. I wanted to help. It won't let me. Okay. All we need is, I think, 18. Because 9 of these turns into like a little dry rubber ball. And then you smelt that up to get plastic. And I believe, minimum, we need 2 plastic to make this guy. Then we need 2 plastic to make... Well, these all need plastic. Oh, this is... You know what? I'm going to aim to set up the laser drill this episode. And the crude oil, right? Set up laser drill, get the crude oil. And we'll do the other stuff next episode. So... I'm wondering if I can temporarily... Oh, well, even if I speed these guys up, it doesn't really matter, because these can only take out so much power. They have a lot of power in their buffer, right? Ooh. Yeah, I can't even open the system to grab out a pipe upgrade. Damn. Okay. There we go. Quite a lot more, stuff happening now. Boom, boom, boom. Speed this guy up a bit. Okay, so this stuff, what we do is we put it in the grid, like in just the crafting table, and we get ourselves dry rubber, and then we just smelt it up. It's that simple. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, right? So that should allow us to get the dissolution chamber, assuming we craft this little middle pity machine frame, right? And a diamond gear, apparently, but that's pretty easy. Diamond around a nugget. Sure, why not? So, dissolution chamber. Now, this bad boy, he needs latex too, so he's probably going to sit somewhere near this guy. But he also needs power, so I'm trying to think of how to make it not ugly, right? Probably over here? No, but then it's not connected to the... I think here is fine, and then we'll figure out power maybe under the map or something. So you are going to... Oh, it got really tricky all of a sudden. I guess we'll do it manually for now. Yeah, we'll have to do it manually for now. I was thinking about how to automate this. We'll just have to put buckets of latex in, because there's different recipes you can do in each of these. Like, some use pink slime, some use latex, all that sort of thing. So we'll just have to do it manually. The first recipe we're after is the laser drill itself that uses 2 plastic, but that's not the only thing. Also a simple machine frame which uses 2 plastic. So we're going to need 4 plastic and a little bit of latex. Should be fine in theory. Then the laser base. So I think the drill connects to the laser base, and the laser base needs pink slime. Oh my god. This just got a lot trickier. And pink slime is annoying because you need a mob slaughter factory which needs some latex too. Okay. How much have we got? Almost enough for another one. Let's speed this stuff up again. Alright, we got some more latex. We have enough at least to do one of these things, which is probably going to be the mob slaughter factory now. This became such a messy episode. Yeah, this is going to be rough. The mob slaughter factory, we're going to need the pity thingy. We're going to need a... Oh, where are we? Mob slaughter factory. We need a golden gear, so it's the same like the diamond gear, but obviously with gold. 2 iron swords. Boom, boom. And then what? 2 iron axes. Also pretty easy. And then we can craft that. Now, it might not be that hard of a craft, but you need to supply it with creatures. That's where it gets a little bit tricky. Now, does he have an interface? No. I'm going to have to bring some sort of battery because we have some chickens that I think I can grind up. The problem is getting the power over there. So, once again, we could do flux networks. I just don't really want to get into that at the moment. This stuff isn't the hardest to make. An energy cell from... Yeah, we'll do this one. An energy cell from power. Let's go for it. Why not? Energy cell. So this guy, if I place him here, does he fill up with power? He does. 100,000 RF is in here. Let's fly over to these guys over here. Whatever they're called. They're called something. Chickens. Yep, you can see there's one here. You are going to get ground up. Actually, I think I need a range upgrade if I'm going to do that. You know what? I know what to do. I have to place it. I have to be quick on about this. But I got to do this and this. And then hope it doesn't move. And the second this hits the bottom, it gets ground up. In theory. Yep. That was it, right? So now we have 80 millibuckets of pink slime, right? That's what we need. Because, right? What are we after again? The base requires this advanced guide that needs 500. Okay? Now, I don't think they store their inventory, so what we're going to have to do is each time we do this, empty it into a tank. And I think those singularity tanks that we made just before, this guy, I think these are pretty good. So we're going to go for more of those. So let's search tank. Singularity tank. Let's get 2 of them. One is going to be for pink slime, and the other is going to be for the liquid meat. Because you actually get 2 different liquids from this, right? So I should be able to do this, and do that. Beautiful. Then we can pick this up. Wait, let's make sure. No more pink slime. Beautiful. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick everything else up. Alright, next chicken. Hello. Nice to meet you. You have approximately 4 seconds before you will be gobbled up. While that's happening, let me do this. Oh, there goes the gobbling. So I should now just be able to do the 1 tank, right? And that should take all the pink slime out. Yep, beautiful. This guy, full pink slime. 160. So it seems like we get 80 every time. Beautiful. Fine by me. Hopefully we have enough chickens. If not, I'm sure we can make some more. So how about I just keep doing this? How many more chickens do we have? We have 1 more. And is that it? Okay, so I'm going to need more chickens. We also have this bait here, which is like for cows. I'm going to make a few more baits so that you guys know that I'm not, cheating anything in. And we're going to grind them up. That's pretty much it. So let me search chicken bait. We have 1 already. Let's make a few more. They're just seeds. Oh, easy peasy. 3 more chicken baits. We'll make a few more. That should be plenty. So I'm going to place all these. Wait for them to spawn. I might time and bottle them and walk away from them. And grind them up. Right? Sounds pretty easy to me. There's no water in this area. Liar. It's beautiful. Move out of range. Move out of range. Too many baits. Beautiful. Move out of range. Alright. I'll cycle through them. Okay. It was not an easy task. The time in a bottle does work, but you also need to keep in mind that there can be too many around in an area, and then we'll stop spawning. So we should have, assuming I keep it, enough pink slime, right? Yes, beautiful. I'll keep that there and we can, use it in the future. Probably when we need to. Maybe set up a proper system. Maybe like an automated farm or something. But now we have this. We have the pink slime, so it's an option. It's doable. I'll just hold on to it for now because I'm a little scared. Okay, so oh my god, that took way too long. It's fine. It's fine. We're getting stuff done. It's good that we do get this stuff all set up. In fact, this has been able to run for a little while, so it has not gotten much at all. Oh, you know what? It's fine though. Let's make these into dry rubber. How much plastic do we have at the moment? Plastic. 1. Okay, we can make a machine at least, right? And then maybe I can keep like timing and bottling them. So let me do that. Alright, so I think first on our list should be to make this base here. This fluid laser base. So it's going to require an advanced machine frame, which I think we have most of this stuff. Yeah, but we have all of this stuff except for the simple machine frame, which itself uses 2 plastic sheets, a pity frame, a gold gear, and nether brick. So let's make the pity machine. Let's make one of these. Pity machine frame. Let's make a gold gear. So, boom, boom, boom. I'll just search it. Saves me searching for the iron as well. Gold gear. Then we need nether brick. So I believe that's just smelted netherrack, right? I think our system's out of power too, possibly. No, it's pretending to work. But I can't take stuff out. So yeah, I think... Yeah, probably because I put all the power in these guys. Alrighty, it's working again. I actually timed and bottled the generator. I don't know if that works, but I did it, and the system turned back on, so I can guess that it did. So that'll be the nether brick. We should be able to get away with making at least the first piece of this. Let's put some of this extra junk away so we have actual inventory room. So we're making the simple machine frame. So this guy's going to cost all this stuff. I think if I click it, tries to put everything here, so I can grab all this stuff, the plastic, the pity machine frame, maybe put it all together. And then all that's left is the other bit of plastic, I believe, which is right there. So then I should be able to just click all this stuff in. The order of it doesn't really matter. Then I can place this guy down, place that in there, and this should start functioning. Pink slime is in, assuming simple machine frame. Oh, wait, the simple machine frame doesn't use pink slime. Okay, so what we can do is extract it. So the pink slime will get extracted. And then instead, I should be able to place this guy down and set up an extract. And then we just need enough to get in there. And we should have 250. Beautiful. So in theory, it should start, and you can see it's starting, so that's fine. That means I can turn this guy back on to be pull. There we go. Should start getting latex. This we can disconnect from here. We don't want to drain the latex out of it, or I think the system will stop. But we can empty it later. So that's this part done. How much more latex bits do we have? Ooh, we do have enough to make the next part. So I guess I should get that stuff ready. So it'll be the 2 rubber. It'll be the netherite scrap, because now we're making the advanced guy. This guy here. Advanced machine frame. So 2 netherite scrap, 2 gold, a diamond gear. I'll grab all this stuff. So I believe that's all the stuff there. I think so. So we can run back over here. This guy should be done. He is. He still has a little bit of latex. This stuff will be extracted and put back in there. So now he should be empty. Beautiful. We can now disconnect this and reconnect this guy to put the pink slime back in. And then I believe I just chuck all this stuff in. And it should be processing again. And it is. Okay. So that's this guy almost done. He obviously needs a little bit more plastic. So I'm going to have to keep... How much time do we have left? We've gone through like 2 hours. I'm just sort of like doing this, right? Just sort of speeding them up. Yeah, we need... the rubber is so annoying. Obviously, if I had set this up for a previous episode, it would be much easier because like I've got it chunk loaded or something. It'd do all that stuff off camera. But it should be fine. All right, last bit of latex for this first machine. Our system once again has turned itself off because not enough power, I assume. This guy is the one that I sped up before, and then it turned on. Yep. I mean, it looks to be working. Okay. This stuff into the thing, into the dry rubber. You probably do this quicker. Honestly, I'm not sure how you would do it quicker, apart from just more latex processing units. You can get speed upgrades for them, but it costs latex to make them, I'm pretty sure, so it's sort of like a, spend it to get it sort of thing. So here we go. 2 buckets we're going to need. 1, 2, that should be fine. A diamond pickaxe, easy peasy. And we have a fluid laser base. That's what I want, right? Because I want crude oil. I want to double check before I start spending this stuff because it's pretty expensive. Crude oil you get from a fluid laser base and a laser drill. Okay, fluid laser base. I hope I didn't make a mistake. So next would be the laser drill, which once again needs 4 plastic. Now there's also there's the other plastic from Pneumatic Craft. There's also HDPE plastic from Mechanism. This stuff you get from HDPE pallets, which is from oxygen and ethylene and subs. Like there's a way to do it, right? So if you'd prefer to go that route, you can. That would probably maybe get you past the whole pink slime scenario. I mean, you still need to make this, so not really, but it might make it a little bit easy. You might not have to set up like this stuff where you're just waiting for latex. So it might be a little bit faster in that aspect. Yeah, this is going to take a little while. We're almost there. Almost. I'll just do some latexing off camera, and hopefully I'll be back. You know what I've just found out? These have different amounts that they produce. Like dark oak logs. Wait, dark oak log does this, but this dark oak log does better. It has a stripped dark oak log? What? What does this mean? Like an acacia log apparently does 4 mill buckets per 12 ticks instead of like the 2 that we're likely getting. How does that work? What is this little symbol? Because there's no extra slot to place things in, as far as I know. Stripped oak log. Stripped oak log. Oh, okay, wait. I think I understand. I think how it works. Let me grab more latex. I think what it does is it turns the log into a stripped log, right? Because I put oak logs here, and I guess it strips them first. So I'd be way better off using acacia logs. The problem is I don't really... Oh, I guess I do have them. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We might have just increased everything. All of our production. Let me change this guy to be acacia log. This is going to be so messy. Basically, I'm going to replace these guys to be acacia logs. Okay, so if this worked, I should technically be getting double the latex than I was before. And, I mean, there's a lot of latex here. I think acacia is the way to go. I could be wrong still, but it's looking pretty accurate. Okay, let me start making some of this stuff. Okay. I'm glad I figured it out, but I probably figured it out a bit late. I bet you there was some stressful people watching this video like, please, just use the acacia. We're also dying from just falling everywhere. Let's make some simple machine frames. So, what do I need again? I need more netherrack to make the nether bricks, and then, what is it? 2 bits of iron. Beautiful. Alrighty, that's all that stuff, and then we've got to do the classic maneuver of letting in the that, taking out the that. So do this to get the pink stuff out. Turn this off. Turn this on. We should be getting latex in here. Put all of this stuff in here, including the pity machine that I've hidden somewhere. There we go. And that should be pretty good once we get the latex, but once again, I'll just turn this guy off for a second. Yep, there we go. That's processing. Tiny rubber, we actually have quite a bit now. So we should be good to make the rest of this stuff. We've actually got 4, which is very, very good. In the future, we can automate all of this stuff, and it will be just something that's always happening in the background, you know? It'll be a lot less stressful for us. Alright, the thing is done, so I should be able to do this again and fill this guy back up and switch this guy to actually take stuff in. So simple machine frame. Now I can just make a laser drill in theory, assuming we have oak wood, which I should be able to make quite a bit of, if I'm honest. Boom, boom, boom. Laser drill, craft all that stuff, craft us a diamond gear, and make us a laser drill. Nope, what are we missing? Gold gears, 2 of them. Bam, bam, and laser drill. Okay, so for now this is what we have, a fluid laser base and a laser drill. Now in order to get crude oil, you can get it from an ocean. So we can set it up right here, and it will get crude oil. This is all ocean here. Yeah, this is all ocean. This part here, there was a part where it goes deep ocean, and I don't know, I assume it would work, but here's ocean, so it should work. I guess I should be able to just set it up here. This should be fine. So I'm going to place the fluid base, and then I believe you place the drills in like this distance. Maybe they need to face the right way. So let's try and do that. Like this. So that should line up, right? I believe the drill itself has to face the void. So like that. And yeah, now you can see it's sending, I guess, power to it, right? And then I've probably actually got to supply these with real power. Like this has a power bar here. So I guess, in theory, I should be able to do it just like this. This guy's full of power. He's doing his thing. This guy's slowly processing. Each time this guy ticks, it does a little process here, a little progress. So with 4, it's a bit faster. You can put speed upgrades in too. But he's doing his thing. And this should, in theory, get us crude oil, right? And then we can start doing all the other stuff and even making plastic with it, which, I mean, now it's probably not an issue because we don't need... Like, when you don't need the rubber or the plastic instantly, it just builds up. And you don't really have to worry about it ever again. But this first starting point is so slow and so annoying. But it has to be done eventually. So I'm glad we did it. I believe it's working. It looks like it's working. Oh, you know what? Yep. There it goes. Okay. So I'm noticing there's no fluid here. Do I have to change the depth? Because how does this work? Minimum, maximum. Okay, so we need to go down. We need to go below Y60, apparently. So this should be working, I think. Oh, no, it needs a lens as well, doesn't it? It needs a black laser lens. So that's going to be black dye and a laser lens. So let's see if I can make that before my little time and bottle run out. It doesn't matter if it does, but black laser lens needs a laser lens. So it's probably like a white laser lens or something, no? Is it just a clear laser lens? Oh, here it is. You put dye and the glass in here. So, in theory, we get black dye. So this stuff plus a mortar and pestle. Pestle and mortar, I guess. Black dye. Then we get glass panes. So we're going to have to craft them. Like so. Boom. And let me guess. Does it need latex? I mean, everything apparently needs latex these days. Yes, it needs a little bit of latex. But essentially, it's just 4, right? So it should be that and that. And then I need to just give it a little bit of the good stuff. Alrighty, there we go. This guy's processing. That guy's probably ran out of his power, yeah. We'll just time and bottle it again. We've used a lot of time, by the way. We're down to 3 hours 40. We started at, what, 8 or something like that? So put this guy in. Now we can speed this guy up again. And assuming he's getting enough power... Oh, come on. What have I done wrong now? Okay, crude oil. Laser drill fluids. Minimum Y value of 20. Maximum of 60. And you should get crude oil. Whitelisted biomes? Ocean. Blacklisted biomes? None. We currently have nothing. We are in an ocean. This itself is placed at Y64, but I've put the depth down. So I think that it should work, right? Do you think it has to be placed lower? I feel like it's kind of silly if it does, but I guess we can try it. We might as well. Pick it up. You know what? I did not have my magnet on. If they had fallen in the void, I probably would have cheated them in. So let's just be grateful that it didn't, so I can still keep my dignity. Oh my god. That was, yeah. I didn't think about it. Alright, let me build a little platform down there, below Y60. Alrighty, we're now at Y55. Let's torch this place up. There we go. This guy has a block underneath him. Then I should be able to place this guy like this. Oh, he turned around on me. Interesting. Okay, let's try this again then. Alright, there we go. He's hooked up. We don't have power over here, which could be a problem. Let me actually grab that, and you know what? I'll make a new energy cell. Alright, it's hooked up. Now, this guy also says 0 RF, but if I put him next to it, it doesn't put any power in, so I don't think he actually needs power. I think it's just, like, showing this in the top left. I think it's fine. This guy needs power though. And I think he eats through it. Oh, and the server's rebooting right as we're about to test. Okay. Okay, here we go. I had it there, but this is deep ocean. It didn't work. I put it here. Now it's working. Okay. Beautiful. The power's, it's draining out of this guy. We'll have to hook up the power, but we got crude oil. Actually, I think it's run a few times, and yet... Oh, no, I guess it's working. I don't know if there's, like, a chance, but we have crude oil. Thank you guys for watching. We also apparently have an imposter on the server, so keep an eye out. Not sure what exactly this is about, but I'll have to look into it. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. It helps out the channel quite a lot. Hopefully next episode we can use this crude oil for some pneumatic craft stuff. I really wanted to mess around with pneumatic craft this episode, but sometimes you do have to do some other mods just to get there in the end. So yeah, I think that's it. If you want to be a channel member, you can do that too. If you want to join the server, you can join our Discord, and the server information is in there, and it gets DM'd to you. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.